All right, joining us on Inside TBT, fresh off their win from Men of Mackey, Justin Dentmon, Isaac Haas. First off, guys, awesome start, great game.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a nice little sandwich type of game where you guys started out great, had a little rough patches in the middle, and then finished it off. What was the message going into the Elam ending? You guys were down 6, clearly down but not out. What was the message?
The message was, we got to go on a 14-7 run here, And he said, how many times have you done that in your career? And we all just kind of looked at each other and knew that, this is definitely possible, doable. And, we knew Justin had the hot hand, and we just kind of let it flow with that. When the fire's going, you keep feeding it. You know what I'm saying? So we just all played to that, and that's how we got the win.
Justin, when you were being quote unquote recruited to this team, were you expecting to come in and have a high volume scoring role?
Kind of, they said that in the Elam ending, they was like looking for a guy that can kind of create his own shot and make shots, and they thought I was that guy that can do that. And, when they said that, I was just, like I said, I was jumping for joy in my living room, like I'm on the team. And I knew that with this team, with the hard-nosed defense and how they play together, I knew I was the perfect fit.
So one thing we like to talk to guys about is being in the zone. And clearly you were in some sort of zone towards the end of that game. Did the basket feel bigger? Did you just feel like you were in a groove? Walk me through that.
So I struggled. I was struggling earlier. And then in the second half, I was just, I got out, tried to get some shots, started to see the basket go in, try to get to the foul line to see the basket go in. And once I hit that one off the glass, I kind of knew that the basket was getting wider. And I was like, okay, now it's time to make a stand now. And once I hit that one, it felt like I couldn't miss. They started biting on my pump face, giving me open looks to the basket. I think that's really what helped me get clear looks at the basket. And I just was just like, this is your time. This is what they got you in here for, close out games, and that's what happened.
Isaac, obviously you're on the team to get some buckets close to the basket, play good defense on another 7-footer, Isaiah Austin. But I think the real reason you're on the team is so that Men of Mackey doesn't have to bring out a ladder to slap the name on the bracket. So I think you may be the first ever TBT player to not need to get up on a ladder to advance the team.
Hey, well, I'm honored for that award.
Let's talk a little bit about Purdue, because obviously that's what's brought these guys together. I'm sure you'd love to have, in my opinion, I played in the Big Ten. That's the greatest fans, the greatest atmosphere. I'm sure you guys would love to be here. What is the difference like playing in an empty arena versus, Mackey Arena?
Well, yeah, obviously it's different. You kind of have to rely on each other. But for those who have played in and are a part of Purdue, you can feel that roar of the crowd, honestly. I'm telling you, Mackey Arena is by far the one of the toughest arenas in the nation to play in, if not the toughest. Everybody's on top of you. And, if you're at home, it's a great advantage. So, it's just great to have that Purdue fan base behind you and to know that they're there in spirit. And that's why it's just so special to play on this team.
Going forward to next game, you guys match up with Boeheim's Army, another team who has good fans when they have home games. What sort of research or knowledge do you have about that team without really diving into it yet?
Well, we know Syracuse is obviously a 2-3 zone team. We know that they have a bunch of athletes and that they're going to play hard as well. They come from a great coach, great system, and we're going to have to bring it really for the next game. And it's time to recover and get ready.
All right. Well, we'll let you get to that. Congrats again, fellas. Hell of a game from both of you two, and we look forward to seeing you guys in the next round.
Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you.
Celebrate with some E&J brandy.
Want some ice on our legs.
Yes.
That too.